Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, August 31st, 2016. My name is Cliff Backus, and this is your pushbuttonstocktrading.com daily video market review. Let's get started this morning by taking a quick look at the NASDAQ Composite. But before we do that, stocks churned again yesterday as the S&P recorded its second inside day in a row. An inside day is a trading session in which the index has a higher low and a lower high than the prior day. An inside day tells us nothing about market direction. That noted, both the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 closed lower, but in the middle of their daily trading ranges on light pre-holiday volume. Volume was heavier than the prior day, but since neither the NASDAQ nor the S&P lost the minimum 0.2% required to record a distribution day, technically yesterday was not a distribution day. NASDAQ closed down 9.34 points or 0.18% at 5222 and finished right at trendline support. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 closed 4.26 points or 0.195% lower at 2176, barely holding above recent support resistance in the 2175 area. Our market timing model's on a buy signal. A buy signal indicates that both aggressive and conservative traders can buy, but we shouldn't be increasing margin at this point. Investors.com is indicating an uptrend under pressure with 4 distribution days on the NASDAQ and 5 on the S&P. Because of rounding, Investors.com called yesterday a distribution day for the S&P. Declining issues edged advancers by 11 to 10 yesterday. New highs bettered new lows. Small capitalization stocks handily bettered large again yesterday and continue to outperform on a 10-day moving average basis. This is bullish. The market continues to move sideways. The S&P has traded in a 40-point range for 6 weeks now. We remain on a buy signal on both the S&P and the NASDAQ, but those signals are showing signs of strain. Both indices are trending sideways. It's best to remain cautious until the market picks a direction. Up or down, eventually the market will show us where it wants to go. In the meantime, this is typically a very low volume week and can be volatile. Be careful and keep your stops in place and current. Okay, yesterday, NASDAQ Composite was down 9.34 points or 0.18%. We closed at 5222, and notice how we found support right here at this trend line. This trend line goes all the way back to the beginning of the bull market back in 2009 and has acted as support alternately and resistance over the past couple of years. Yesterday we found support at that trend line. We have resistance up here in the 5232 area, and so the NASDAQ continues to get squeezed between trendline support and resistance. Trading volume yesterday was higher than the prior day, but as we mentioned, we were not down the 0.2%, which is the minimum threshold for a distribution day. For you followers of William O'Neill, we are in an uptrend under pressure. We have 4 distribution days spread out over the past month. Notice how the distribution is evenly spaced, and so really isn't as much of a concern right now as it would be if it was all clustering on the right side of the chart. Our market timing model is on a buy signal, but that buy signal is showing signs of strain. It's hard to see here, but the 10-day simple moving average right now is trending lower. Let's see what the S&P 500 is up to. Yesterday, the S&P was down 4.26 points or 0.195%, not quite 0.2%. We held support right here in the 2175 range. Notice how the S&P has been trading in this very tight range for 6 weeks now. Trading volume yesterday was higher than the prior day, but because we didn't trade 0.2% lower, we didn't record a distribution day. The S&P is in an uptrend under pressure. We have 4 distribution days, well spaced, none clustering on the right side of the chart. Our market timing model on the S&P is on a buy signal, but the S&P, like the NASDAQ, is showing signs of strain on that buy signal. Notice how the 10-day simple moving average is trending lower. And so we'll keep an eye on the market here. Right now the S&P is struggling with support resistance right here in the 2175 area. Before we go, we currently hold 7 position trades, which is quite a few. Generally we want to hold no more than 5 positions. We'll be looking for an opportunity to shed 1 or more positions here. Currently we hold BABA, B-A-B-A, which we bought on this gap out of this first stage cup and handle base. We hold ACIA, which we bought out of this IPO base. We bought it once, it fell back into its base, and so we sold it. And then we bought it again when it broke above that IPO base area. Stock right now is consolidating up here and might be worth an add-on buy if we were to take out this level right here. That level would be the prior high at 124.90. Next we have Max Linear. We bought Max when it bounced off of its 200-day moving average down here in the 1734 area. ZBH, Zimmer Holdings. We bought out of this first stage base at 123.43. Edwards Life Sciences. We bought when it broke out of this 3 weeks tight pattern. It subsequently fell back into that pattern and seems to be struggling. Mobileye. We bought out of this first stage base. It also has fallen back into that base and seems to be struggling here as well. And finally, our most recent addition, YRD. We bought YRD. Let's put an arrow here. When it bounced off of the 50-day moving average. That noted, our swing timing model is currently trending negative and we don't hold any swing trade positions right now. That's about all I have for today. If you want to talk about any of the stocks mentioned today or any of our market strategies, please feel free to give me a call, drop me an email, or make an appointment. Come by the office, see what we're up to. Contact information is on the home page. Please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at PushButtonStock. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohanneson Liqueurs, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated believes to be accurate. Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources, except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohanneson Liqueurs, Inc. its affiliates and subsidiaries, and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push-button stock trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push-button stock trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push-button stock trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of Push-button stock trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of Push-button stock trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.